CU preview, nearly 1,000. Ohio State, Michigan rematch set. Instant reaction, the championship Saturday, 433. Michigan, Purdue, Big Ten championship preview, 1.4. Michigan, why they all won the national championship, 7.1 thousand views, right? We've had 10,000 views and 52 subscribers in 10 days as this channel is really taking off, and you guys should go check it out and support this page, comment it, and share for all your college football fans. As you can see, we've had 17.1 thousand views in the last 28 days, and we've just started this channel. As we move over to the cryptocurrency market, you can see the Bitcoin price while you're all here. This is a very long update. We got a lot of things we want to talk about today. You can see the Bitcoin price, and we have this isolated in here as where the Fed started to print and drop interest rates on the thing we just showed you. You can see the Bitcoin price bottomed out during COVID. They started printing money to stimulate the economy, and you can see at a massive, ferocious rally in the Bitcoin price. Then you had this double top, especially here, as they were starting to talk about thinking about raising rates and tightening money, and here's where they actually did it. And you have had the huge collapse since, even though you started this downtrend and topping out pattern here when we started making videos on Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. And now you can see it's way down here where we told you all it was going to go. We've had that 13,336 price target since the price was back here, rising in its ferocious bear market rally, because that's all this was here. This was the start of your bear market when you broke out of this rising wedge right there back in the spring of 2021. This was your first leg down. This was a ferocious bear market rally that turned into a mountain double top or an M topping reversal pattern. But you can see top one, top two, and we told you as soon as it broke that, it was going to collapse to the downside, and that just so happened to coincide right here with the Fed tightening, and the price has been moving to the downside ever since in a series of falling channels, right, or bear flags. And you can see if we zoom in to the daily time frame for some more data to make this clear. After we had the mountain double top that we all know about, double top one, double top two, collapse, right, we came down initially into this falling channel, which is a bear flag. You go from the top, the flagpole, to the bottom of the flag, and this is your flag, and then you take that from the top to the bottom to the point of a breakout, right? And then we broke out of there right here. You can see the green circle, and we collapsed down farther. Had a smaller bear flag, and then we broke to the downside, and then we got into a much larger bear flag, and we told you it was going to dump to the downside, and that's exactly what it's been doing since it broke out right here. But it's been trying to hold this critical support level, and you say, oh, Vincenzo, why is that a critical support level? And I say that's a very good question, because if we take this, come on. If we take this and unlock it right here, and we pull it all the way back, you can see why this is a critical area. And then we got to relock it. We can't forget to do that. Got to go there. Oh, come on. What is this hitting? There. Lock, bitch. Lock. You can see in the last prior run, this was major upper resistance once, and then we got near it again, but got rejected at the top part of this orange trading zone. But this was major upper resistance on the 2016 bull market, and that's where you got topped out initially. So it would lead me to believe on the way back down, this would be critical major support on the way down, and it would want to fight and claw and scratch and give everything it's got not to dip below this, because if it dips below this, that's very bearish. You're confirming below an all-time high support level, and you could be looking at 11,000 or even all the way down on a capitulation low sometime in 2023, as I'm calling it right now in 2023. We're going to start putting new targets up here for 2023, as I believe an end of the year target in 2023 could be $3,365.69 as a bear market low, right? And the Bitcoin price, and then what everybody else is worried about, the XRP price. If we take a look at the weekly time frame, you can see the XRP price is the same thing. We're noticeably lower than our high back here in 2017 from when we made our run up high back here in early 2021 that old Vincenzo told you we were going to be in a huge bear market, right, for several years. And we're going to continue to hold that forecast strong, as I believe we are in a very similar bear market, that we were back here. And if you watch some of my older videos that I'm putting into a playlist down there with 2021 and 2022 archives, I showed you this a long time ago. As we take the bar pattern, I believed we were in a similar bear market as this, right? And now we have to put some color on it. I believed we were in a similar bear market to that, right? And what I did was, in videos, is I put this and I matched it up with its peak, right? And you can see its peak and how similar it's been running to this. And I laid this out there and I put this here and we were tracking this, right? And then I took it off or faded into the background and then it got deleted. But if you watch my videos from May, June, July, August of 2021, you will see this is what we had. And we had a 2.5 multi-year bear market to the downside. And we were going to bottom out somewhere in 2023. And you can see where it's pinpointing the exact date. I can give you the exact date. But this was going to come a little bit lower. I believe it was going to follow and dip down a little bit lower. And I can give you the exact date that this was going to bottom out and the exact price. And that is going to be July 24th, 2023. XRP will get near its bottom or bottom out on that date at about 10 cents. Just at the same area we were here, back here, in the bear market bottom of 2020 before the COVID rally, right? I believe we're going to bottom out down there. I believe we may even bottom out a little bit lower, as in an extreme pattern, in an extreme scenario, you could be taking even longer to bottom out. And if you took longer, it would look something like this. Not quite that long. But you could be looking at something similar into here to bottom, but I like this forecast better. I think this is where you're going to be. You're going to bottom out like that. And I used to have this shown for you, and now we're going to leave that back in here, as I believe that's exactly what's going to happen, and that's exactly what's been happening. As you can see, the similarities since the pump, right? Very similar on how this consolidation and this bear market is very close and tacked to following, and that's why I believe we still have another 12 months left in this XRP bear market. And we'll put that track up there again later, and we'll keep it there so you can see what we're really talking about, how we've been out ahead of this for quite some time. And what we're looking at now, if we zoom to the daily time frame and the XRP price, we're still below this blue trading box that we got topped out here. Remember when it got telegraphed? This is your volume indicator. When you're above it, it acts as bullishness. As soon as you slip it, it's going to act as bearishness, and it's very hard to flip it. And you can see we've had several times in history. This is that same area. Price came out, came below it, was very bearish. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Finally blew above it into 2017, and the culminating to the orgasmic early 2018 bull market top, and then it consolidated down. But then you can see on its way down, bounced off at once, right? Because it flipped it from support or resistance here, flipped it to support there. Bounce 1, bounce 2 in September 2018, right? Bounce 3 in 2019, bounce 4 in 2019. Then it finally came back into it and came below it. And right there, it flipped it from support to resistance now, right? It was support, now it's resistance. It was resistance, now it's support, now it's resistance, right? It got resisted once, resisted twice in the 2020, resisted a third time in October of 2020, and then it finally blew through it. Then it finally blew through it in November of 2020, came straight back down again during the COVID dump, or after the first pump, came straight back down again, and then you had your ferocious rally through early spring of 2021, and then it topped out. And now you can see after it flipped it back to support there, It held it as support once, held it as support twice, held it as support 3 times, and is holding it as support again. But if we notice what it usually does, it fights its way to hold a support or resistance level, but eventually flips the other way. And I expect this to flip the other way. And as soon as it does, that's initiating a clock that you have 8 to 10 months more of a bear market in XRP, or 6 to 12 months more of XRP as soon as it flips this 29 cents into resistance and gets below the major volume indicator. And along the way, you're going to hit that 18 to 22 cent major underneath support, where the last line of defense used to be, but I accidentally deleted it. And I do believe the XRP price is going to be coming down here. And there's going to be a lot of trading down here. And as you do know, the shithouse down here that starts at 11 cents is actually the golden accumulation zone. And I do believe as 2023 wears on, you're going to spend a significant amount of time of 2023 in the shithouse down here in XRP, right? And I believe that's what's going on there. And that's what's going on across the field. And if you got a second, go to the hottest college football news station here on YouTube. You can see what we got going on here. 3,150 views in the last 48 hours, right? It's been very successful. You can come see some of the videos. Deion Sanders, 204. Georgia, Ohio State, 2.9K views. Michigan TCU preview, nearly 1,000. Ohio State, Michigan rematch set. Instant reaction to championship Saturday, 433. Michigan, Purdue, Big Ten championship preview, 1.4. Michigan, why they all won the national championship, 7.1 thousand views, right? We've had 10,000 views and 52 subscribers in 10 days as this channel is really taking off. And you guys should go check it out and support this page, comment it, and share for all your college football fans. As you can see, we've had 17.1 thousand views in the last 28 days. And we've just started this channel at the beginning of the season. And we have 61,669 views total after we took a little bit of a break midway through the season. Go check this channel out. Bell notification, subscribe, and share the hottest college football channel going around in the college football sphere. Peace and love to my beautiful audience.